announcing he'll go back to the mainland to be with his wife. However, Beatrice forbids it because he's the only one that knows how to handle the water supply system. Soon Daniela arrives at the island, and the locals don't see that 2 gang members are hidden in the boat. That night, Daniela sees Ulike spying on her and tells him off. Meanwhile, Joachim tries to hide the bottle, but he can feel the alcohol calling for him and ends up getting drunk. In the morning, Ulike starts climbing the windmill to cause some damage to its engine. Joachim sees him on the security cameras, but as soon as he stands up to go after him, he collapses because of his hangover. Eventually he manages to stand up again and tries to climb the windmill too, only to slip and break his leg, leaving him hanging on a step. Soon an ambulance picks him up and takes him to Marek and Judith. They have no choice but to cut the leg off, and by the time Daniela arrives, she's so horrified by the view that she runs away. After the operation is over, Marek confronts Daniela, who admits she isn't a surgeon and just memorized the book Marek uses to answer his questions. She promises she's there to help Marek and Linus, saying Beatrice's days are numbered. At that moment Judith enters the room because she heard everything. She also reveals she knows Linus is infected and that Marek has been using more resources with him than usual, which is against the rules. Daniela suddenly attacks her and starts beating her up, grabbing a fire extinguisher to kill her with a blow to the head. She asks Marek to keep the secret because she'll bring enough resources for Marek to finally find the cure and save his son. Afterward they throw Judith's body into the ocean. The next day, Beatrice tries to manipulate Fiona into becoming her daughter, but Fiona tells her off. Then Beatrice reveals Tom is in jail for not wanting to join the squad and makes a lot of threats toward him and Fiona's friends, yet Fiona still doesn't surrender. She thinks the so-called nice community Beatrice is built as a scam and doesn't care if she's sent to the bottom of the leaderboard. In the evening, Tom's parents visit him in jail and notice he's injured, but Tom swears he fell. At that moment Ulike is brought in as well and he also has injuries, proving that the guards are being too violent to their prisoners. At the lab, Linus collapses and Marek spends lots of resources treating him until Linus awakes again. The next morning, Fiona is on her way to work when she suddenly passes